Ho, 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 and welcome to the Onyx Path News. My name is Matthew Dawkins, and I am here with you here this December the 23rd to talk you through what some of our most recent releases are at Onyx Path. Now, if this was a more high production show, at that point, there'd be some kind of animation, maybe a bit of a jingle, especially with it being the Christmas season. But for the time being, given that we are role players, I'm going to ask you to exercise your theatre of the mind and pretend that we've got the jingle of sleigh bells, that I'm wearing a festive hat, and that there's some holly and ivy in the background right now. As it is, unfortunately, this study is as it always has been, and this news is as it always will be. Me talking to you about the books we have recently had out and are coming out. Now, it is worth noting, and I'll say this up front for those of you who like to tune into the news every single week, there will be no news episode next Monday. No, I will not be working next Monday. Therefore, I will be discussing with you now what is going to be coming up this Wednesday, as well as what was released last Wednesday. There's a double bill of news today. Let's talk about last Wednesday's release. First of all, we released via PDF and print on demand M20s, that's Mage the Ascension 20th Anniversary Editions, Victorian Age Mage 20, the Bizarre Tales and Unusual Characters. That's right, all the backer feedback that we received, thank you so much to those of you who did submit it, has been incorporated, and so now you can get a print-on-demand version that is as clean can be. We have all kinds of characters and story hooks in this book for Mage, and one reason I really wanted to give it special attention this episode is not just because it's Victorian era, and Victorian era kind of lends itself to a Dickensian feel with with Ebenezer Scrooge and A Christmas Carol. It is also because this book answers one of those questions that so often gets posed about Mage the Ascension. I love it, but how do I run it? I've run up against a lot of people over time who have looked at Mage and thought, this is such a big game. What do I do with it? Well, Bizarre Tales and Unusual Characters has you absolutely covered, because the sheer number of story hooks, story seeds, plot beats, call them what you like, chronicle ideas that exist in this book, either blatantly called out or in the biographies of characters that are introduced in it, is just, it's huge. It is huge. So please do check it out. It is linked below, and if you're a fan of Mage the Ascension, you will like this book. What is more? Well, also a couple of weeks ago, and it's been doing incredibly well, we released Realms of Pugmire 2nd Edition. It would be remiss of me to not mention it again, because you can get it on Drive-Thru RPG now, and if you bought it when I talked about it last week, please do head over there to leave a rating and or review. They really help us draw attention to books, so we need you to leave your ratings and reviews, and it takes you less than a minute to do it. If you like our games, please do that. Now, coming up this Wednesday, we have our last of the Scion Dragon Tasty Bits, because we've been doing a Scion Dragon Tasty Bit periodically throughout the year, along with our They Came From Classified ones, our Trinity Continuum ones. Our Scion Dragon Tasty Bit is coming up this Wednesday, and as you should know by now, our tasty bits are always very reasonably priced, usually under $3. And with them, you will always get new story ideas, new characters, new monsters, new maps, all kinds of things that you can incorporate into your games. That's coming up this Wednesday, so I can't link you to it in the description below, but you will be able to find it on the Onyx Path blog this Wednesday, which of course is December 25th, which is a rather special day. I imagine not many of you are going to be going shopping on December 25th, but, it will still be there for the days and weeks following. So please do check that out. And also, just because it is December 25th, Christmas Day, this Wednesday, doesn't mean we're not releasing something. Just the same as the week after, even though some of us will still be off work on that day, we will release something then as well, because Onyx Path, God love us, we release something new every single week. We have not broken from that streak since the company's inception. It is a remarkable feat. We don't intend to stop now. Please do continue to support us. But more than anything else, thank you so much, all of you who have watched these news episodes, who tune in, who buy our products, who leave ratings and reviews. That's the biggest gift you can give to us right now, frankly. Well, aside from buying our games, it's leaving your ratings and reviews. I wish you all a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year, and I will see you again in the new year. Until then, ta-ta.